Hello. I would like to use this video to show you how to set up a teacher inbox to have your students put their work into. So I'm going to switch back and forth between the teacher screen and the student screen. So right now I'm on the teacher screen, and you can see over on the left hand side I have my projects. There's nothing in here right now. Inboxes and comments. To set up an inbox, we're going to go over to and select Inbox, and then we're going to go over to New Inbox, select that screen, and then make sure that you have the name of the inbox that you ready to input. And it's always a good idea to put your name first, and then the name of the project, spell it right, and then perhaps the period. So I'm going to just put for now period 1. Now in the second box you have the option of including any other teachers or professionals that you want to also be observing the students' work or look at the students' work. So I'll just give you an example, and I'll put Susan Sullivan here for now. Okay, and these other two we can discuss later, but for this purpose we're just going to leave those two things. We also have an opportunity down here at the bottom to modify note cards, but again, that's for another video. So we're going to submit that. And so you can see here, this is my inbox. There are no students in there right now, but it's shared with myself and Susan Sullivan. So now I'm going to switch over to the student view. And here's the student view right here. This is a brand new student, or a student that hasn't had any projects in their folder at all right now. Usually at the beginning of the year they don't. We can hit this drop down and see other years, but again, for this purpose we're going to leave it just as is. So we're going to pretend that we are a student, and we're going to start a new project. This student is called library attendance, and that's an explanation for another day, but just again, we're pretending. And so we're going to select new project. Now this is the name of the project. So I'm going to name it just like that. I've tried this out before. So it's English 1 Out of the Dust. And my citation that I'm going to choose is MLA. You can see that I can choose APA or Chicago. And I'm also going to choose junior. It just gives me a few more options than starter and a few less than advanced. And I am going to submit that. So now here we are. Here's our folder ready to put our citations and our note cards, which we have neither right now. But more importantly, what we want to do is share. So I'm going to go under the sharing column. You can see if I come off of that whole bar and hover while I'm in the bar under the sharing column, you can see the plus sign. If I select the plus sign and then click the button share, and this is obviously so the teacher has shared what the inbox name is. So I'm going to put Hughes, and it usually pops up. So the minute I put Hughes dash summer reading period 1 pops up, I select that, I say done. I just want to point out right now that there's another opportunity for another time for student collaboration, and again that will be a separate video. So we have our inbox set up. If we go back to the original screen, we can see that it's English 1 Out of the Dust, it's MLA Junior, It has no sources yet, no note cards, soon to be on the way. I did it a minute ago. This column gives us when the last changes have been made, and then we can verify, yes, I did share it. If I hover over it, it tells me that who I've shared it with.